Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Wants to take it outside. It's Davison. Knocked down immediately.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds a crease at the 20. He's running free down the middle. The 40. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Ducks. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Changing the routes with his receivers. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. The run inside. It's Berry. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
All kinds of room to the right. The 30. The 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. To the air, it's Levin. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Trying to power it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Dante Moore. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Moore. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. The give. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. The corners are walked up tight. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Here's Moore to throw. Out wide left, it's Bear. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Moore will throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. He might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Quick give. It's Davison. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Moore. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal when you have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
Hits inside. It's Berry. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Handoff, Caden Durham. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, that is such great third down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Levin. Escapes the pressure to his right. Rolling on the run. Got it down the field. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's Durham. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Going to the run, it's Berry. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. Deep in the end zone, it's Bear. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Moore. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his... Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Comes down, it's Bear. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Throwing Moore. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Moore to the air. Got it!
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here comes the two-point try. Dante Moore. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. On the return, it's Hall. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Running inside. It's Berry. Got room at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The give to Caden Durham. Breaks into the open. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays. To back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Could be an alley. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
The defense selling out to stop it on third and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the second level.
You're absolutely right. Third and inches like that, if you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. And the back that time hit the hole to show out his speed.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Right at the line. LSU will get a first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
On the ground, it's Berry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Straight ahead, it's Berry. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. And they'll try to tack on 2. To the air, it's Levitt. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's Moore to throw. Left side is bare.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Moore. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got it in the middle, it's Bear. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Looking to throw. Right side, it's Moore. At the 45, on his way. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Moore fires into the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
You're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dante Moore wants to throw again. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation.
Booster.
Moore to throw for it on fourth down. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll try to blast their way in. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And they'll take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to